Now, the planned reopening of physical learning and classes in schools is now in doubt following the sharp spike in coronavirus infections across the country. Education Cabinet Secretary Professor George Magoha was non-committal today on whether additional classes would resume in the new month as earlier planned. Concern is mounting in the education sector, with statistics indicating that surging deaths and infections amongst teachers and students. Shamtai Goin reports.
The new reality in schools, infections and death arising from COVID-19. Chelagat Kule was a tutor at Olmarai Secondary School in Baringo County. She died of COVID-19 at a Nakuru hospital. She is one among the latest victims of a pandemic that is now ravaging the country's education sector. According to the Ministry of Health statistics, 33 teachers, 17 students and 7 non-teaching staff have been confirmed to have contracted the virus. Some say these numbers could be conservative. The government is seemingly at a crossroad over the resumption of physical learning in schools. Education Cabinet Secretary Professor George Magoha says it is the safety of learners that will inform the next steps.
What we are grappling with is, do we open for the other children or not? That decision is yet to be made.
The government is dismissing talk of possible closure of learning institutions, instead asking candidates to prepare for their exams.
The examination timetable, there are no changes because, like I said, we are not planning for now to shut down because of the COVID. If that time comes, we shall tell you.
With many parents voicing concerns over the safety of their children, both Health and Education Cabinet Secretaries came out to give an assurance, saying stakeholder meetings will soon clear the air over the matter.
Our experience so far, as far as schools are concerned, is that it is no. It is not, we have not so far seen any reason to worry.
Even the children that we have found with COVID, government is fully in control. There are some schools that have been closed for a while, for 14 days, and my ministry and the Ministry of Interior and the Ministry of Health are working interministerially to ensure that the very best is given to the children.
If everything had gone to plan, after the resumption of learning in Grade 4 and the examination classes of Class 8 and Form 4 on October 12th, Grade 5, 6, 7 and Form 2s and 3 would have joined in 2 weeks later on October 26th, while the remaining classes would have resumed on November 1st, that is Grade 1, 2, 3 and Form 1. But the virus has taken the government back to the drawing board. What looms now is, if physical learning for other classes is suspended, there will be a possible clash in the transition classes, for instance Class 5 and Form 1. And as the pandemic strikes harder, some private schools have paid the price, 219 of them forced out of business due to the harsh economic environment, this affecting 55,000 learners. If the situation persists, more schools are bound to go broke and close down shop. Chamutai Goin, Citizen TV.